I think it's now is a good time to stay on our side. I'm going to take the ball out here and bring your feet forward so your feet and your knees are lining up with the front edge of your mat there. So you could put your pillow here. It's not very good with the ball, but a pillow might be nice actually, just to keep your head in line with your spine. Hand here, push that hip down, pull that tummy in, stick your bum out a little bit, and then just open and close, and open and close. So this depends how much mobility you have in your hip, how wide you can get it, but don't push it. It's just as far as you can go without moving your pelvis. One more, 8, and now take that leg out, flex the foot and push away, like you're trying to push something away there. Turn the leg so the toes are facing slightly down, and you're going to brush the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go the other way, and keep reaching away through the heel. 3, 4, 5, bring it back, bend the knee, grab your foot, and just give it a little stretch back there, and release. So rolling back over onto your back to do a little stretch, little glute stretch there. So cross your left foot over the right knee. So this is the top leg, whether you were using the right leg or the left leg, it's the leg that you're working, it's the top leg. That crosses over the underneath one. You grab, just have the ball, stick the pillow under your head, bring this up, and if you can, slide your hands around the knee. Do. If not, just hold here. Or, if it's all difficult for you, take your scarf, band, whatever you've got, like that, and bring it up. Okay, so it's just the same as that. I can get a little bit more stretch like this if I pull it towards me, but you can do the same thing with the band. So just holding there. 2, 3, 4, nice big stretch, 6, 7, 8, and release, and just stretch your legs out, stretch your arms overhead, take that ball away, have a big old stretch, and then bend your knees. So we're going to do that on the other side now. So I'm going to turn around, and this is the way that I want you to do it. So your knees are bent, you take your outside arm over, and you push yourself up. And then you can just swizzle yourself around to the other side. Yeah, so you've got your feet, knees lined up with that edge of the mat. Legs are out. Pull your tummy in, push your hip down. So this should be stacked, ankle stacked, shoulder stacked. So you're not leaning forward and you're not rolling back, especially not the shoulders and the hips. Everything should be one thing on top of the other. And you open and close. Now, breathe out and in and out and in. Doing 8 of these. You can do more. And out and in, out and in. One more, out and in. And then bring your leg up to hip height, and like you're pushing something really heavy away. Yeah, pushing a wall away there. Press, press, press. Really think of opening the back of your knee. Rotate your legs so that the toes are facing slightly down. That comes from the hip, not the ankle. So that's where you are, and then you rotate from the hip. And then little circles 5 times one way, clockwise. 5, and then 5 the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back up, point your toe, point, point, point. Bend the knee, grab the foot, take it back, give it a little stretch there, and then roll onto your back. So we do the glute stretch. Again, the working leg, so it's my right leg this time. Cross it over, you take this, bring your leg up, or just, if that's fine for you, if you have that mobility to do that, bring it in and just hold it there and close your eyes And if your ball or your cushion is close and you want to put it under your head, it actually feels quite good to do that now. Breathe in and out and in and out. Couple more breaths. In and out and one more. Yeah, of course you can hold this for a bit longer, but I do have to say that if you hold a stretch for any less than 30 seconds, it's just not worth it. Just don't bother. It's got to be 30 seconds. And actually, when you breathe, I did it once timing with a clock with the second hand, and you breathe in and out, and that's pretty much 5 seconds right there. So you can sort of time yourself. Anyway, you need to stretch it out once you've worked it. But now we're going to stretch the hamstring. So take your scarf, band, or whatever it is you've got, and put it around your foot, like that. Now, do not have your elbows on the floor. Do not do it. Have your arms up here, and think about dropping your shoulders down to the floor. So everything should be nice and lined up. Shoulders, hips, head, all down the centre of your mat. And you're gently, lightly holding the band. It's not a big grippy thing. It's not. You know, you want to stretch your hamstring, not, you know, tighten up the wrist. So you slightly bend the knee as you inhale, and as you exhale, you stretch it and just gently draw the band back overhead. So inhale, bend, exhale, stretch, and a bend, and a stretch. 5 seconds for a full breath, stretch, and that's 5 fives, is 25. Let's do another one, bend, and stretch, and now slowly stretch your left leg down the mat, and hold your stretch, breathe in, and out. So we've got to do 5 breaths at least, nice and slow, and out. So this is the bit that you want to open up in order to release all this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more times, inhale. I'm going to bring my leg in a bit more because I need a bit more stretch. Last one, breathe in and out. And then bring your leg back and change. So stick your heel in. That just helps it to stay on without sort of rolling up and sliding off your foot. So the right foot's down on the floor, that knee's bent. You breathe in and you bend the knee. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in.